Hi, I'm Fatima Gori and I'm studying a T-level in Education and Early Years.
Hi, my name is Royd. I'm studying Education and Early Years T-level. I chose to study this course because I was quite interested in working with children, and the whole placement side of it is kind of what got me to choose this course, because as well as you get to learn in a classroom, you get to work with the children and you get that experience.
From an early age, education was really inspiring to me, and it was something that I always wanted to develop into and kind of go into as a degree. And so I was really inspired by the teachers around me, and I just thought if teaching is where I want to go, this course is specifically for teaching, so there's no really other option to pick.
So it's not really a typical lesson. We have loads of things that we do, we do weekly tests to support us. The teachers will think of different ways that we learn, so we do debates, we do role plays, things that are really engaging for us. We do enrichment as well weekly, so we get to do activities that we can plan out with children. Also, we can implement this in placement.
And we'll do debates, we'll make posters, we'll do group activities. I think it's the classroom, the support and work placement. So the way you can have and actually experience how life is in the job, rather than just doing a whole load of written work.
My favourite thing, I think, is probably the placement, and how it's not as much as this course is very obviously there's a lot of information you need to have, and it's quite a full-on course, but you never get really overwhelmed with it. Everything that we learn in college always links to our placement. So example theories, they always link into what we're doing when we're working with the children, and it gives us an understanding. So for our exams, we can link what we're actually doing in with the course. We get a lot of support from our teachers. Our class is generally quite small. We have 3 teachers. We have Leanne, we have Nusheen, we have Emily. They always offer support with this. We have interventions if you're behind in anything, if you're struggling, if you need just that extra support, or even if you've missed some lessons, they'll always make sure you're on top of your game, you know what you're doing, and if there's anything that we don't have a good understanding with, they won't hesitate to go over with us what we're supposed to know. And yeah, we do a lot of recap in this course.
We'll get support in many different ways. I feel like with our course, because it's so small, the teachers actually know who you are, so they'll know your needs and how it best supports you. We'll learn in different ways, so you're more able to pick it up. Because the environment's really nice and small together, you don't feel shy to ask questions if you need to. With the T-level, you get to have experience, so it's not just written work, you get to do exams, which I prefer over assignments. And with the work experience, you get to do both sides, so you get to really prepare on how living life when you're older and having a job is really like. You get to know the workplace, you get to know how to work with others, and I think you're really able to apply what you're learning in class actively.
So we cover things like safeguarding. This helps us in work placement because we are working alongside the staff, and we need to be aware of things. We cover special educational needs as well, so things that we just need to know for our placement.
We cover how we can support children and their development, so that helps us, so we're able to actively partake in that work experience. We also cover how we support education with children, so that helps us also while we're at placement. And we also look at child development. We also talk about how we support children in the setting. We look at children's development in all areas, such as emotionally, socially, physically, with their language, and we also look at assessments and how children are assessed. For work placement, your teachers will ask you to find a work placement specifically with an age group that they're targeting. So for us, it's early years. So you'll typically look around the schools and nurseries you have in your area. So you'd go around, you'd come into the placement and you'd ask, can I work here? These are the days I'm doing. This is my course. And specifically they'll let you know. If you don't go in, you could email, you could talk. If you need support, you can come to a teacher and they'll help you to locate a place. And with work placement, I find it's quite nice because when you come in as a student, they can also help you in the workplace and show you these are the things we do. You might learn about this, and this is how we actually follow these procedures in place.
Our placement days are 2 days a week, so we have Tuesdays and Fridays. It's like normal college hours, so we try to find placements that are quite high quality, so the Ofsted rating has to be good and above, so we get the best practice. Also we get DBS checked before we do go on to placement, and our placement officer kind of looks over the nursery just to make sure that we're going into somewhere where we're going to get support off them.
You'll get to envision yourself as a teacher and how it would be like in the future, and you get to really see if the job's for you. So you get to apply all your learning, and it's like you come in and you're teaching.
If you love children and you honestly enjoy working in education, then this is the course for you. You really do have to love working with the children, because you're doing placement, you're learning about it. It's just something that you have to know that you love, and yeah, I really do recommend this course.
Hopefully go into university, get my degree, hopefully work as a teacher.
I'm interested in going to primary education, like the degree after college, but also if I decide that I don't want to go to university, I don't want to get a degree, I can also go straight to employment, because at the end of this course I'm qualified to be a teaching assistant and a nursery nurse. So not only does it just let you achieve to get to uni, you can also get a job as well alongside that, which I think is really good. University is recognised, and I'm really positive about T-levels because they're really effective on the courses that we choose, as we have experience and we get the knowledge. And I think quite a lot of our work that we do really sinks into university courses. A lot of our topics and elements that we do, you already actually do in university, so you get kind of a head start.